And here we go.
Should women be taking their tops off in public at all is your question?
Yes.
It's a goofy question. The answer is of course yes.
No, absolutely not.
Why?
Because that is meant for the bedroom, the bathroom, the private home.
I could take my shirt off wherever I want. Nobody says anything. Why can't a lady bring the nipples out?
Because unfortunately, our society has made it where it's very sexual. A woman's boobs are
Ridiculous
sexual.
double standard.
That's not my fault. I didn't do it.
Ridiculous. Ladies, bring them out! Bring them out!
No, keep them covered.
As we've just seen, it is very debatable. We've heard different opinions. We've heard men's opinions. We've heard women's opinions. It's more than obvious that men's opinions 100% show the tatas. It's a shame, but as a society, we've objectified women's breasts to be sexual. That being said, a woman's breast is a beautiful thing. I don't say, oh my God, we can't, oh, I'm ashamed of my boobs. No, of course not. But they are a sexual object in today's society. They have been for many, many years. The show I was on today, we were hit on the topic and you know, the men were like, oh yeah, if a woman walks by naked, all our eyes are gonna go right to her, you know, private areas. If a woman walks by, you tend to look, you see a naked woman or boobs out, yeah, your eyes just tend to automatically go that direction. And not that it's right, but it happens. We've crossed the line. Right now, it's women just show their breasts. In New York, Connecticut, a woman can walk down the street as long as she's not shaking her boobs or touching her boobs in a provocative way. You know, you can walk down the street, and so we all say, oh, it's just a boob, so we let that pass. But we let that pass. When's a man gonna come around? Some man's gonna come around one day like a woman did and say, I want my penis out. I want to just let my penis fly. It's comfortable. So, you know, I mean, when are we gonna cross that line? There's no end. There's no end. And I just feel that, you know, to some extent, yes, we should stick to our morals of, you know, people don't want to see certain things. We can touch on the subject of breastfeeding. I know that's a big thing. Again, boobs out, breasts in public. Yes, it's a very organic thing. It's supposed to be a beautiful thing between a child and a mother. But again, men, other women, people, humans, they tend to look and stare. They see a woman's breast out. Now, I've seen women breastfeed and cover and you know, not actually have their boob out and be discreet about it. I was at a fair one time, walking through the fair with my children, and this woman was breastfeeding, and the baby was obviously done. She took the infant away and just had her boob just hanging out, walking around the fair, checking things out. That's where it gets to a point where, okay, now, you know what? First of all, you're making me uncomfortable. You're making other people uncomfortable. And I'm sorry, when you're like that, I'm gonna call you out on that and say, I think you just want attention now, because you're not just gonna walk around with your boob hanging out like that. That's attention. So do I think women should bare their breasts in public? Absolutely not. Do I think a woman has the right to breastfeed in public? Discreetly. I shouldn't have to feel uncomfortable just because you want to feel comfortable. Your rights don't begin where my rights end. And so this brings me to next week's topic of the sense of entitlement. Keep sending those topics and in those comments. I am reading them. I am taking notice. I've looked into some things and I'm continuing to look into some things. So hopefully we can get to that at a later segment. But I appreciate it, and keep them coming. That's all I have to say about that.
So that helped. Oh my God.
Okay, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. I think this is right. No, stop that. Wait, what did I say?
So in conclusion, do I think you can say?
Oh. So do I think that women should bare their breasts in public? That's it. Okay.
You did.
I have a water.
I asked you if you wanted a water.